Hello, everyone. This is your October 15th, 2019 daily tarot reading. In this reading, I'll be picking up on the overall energy of the day. So let's hop right into it. We have the Child card, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. And the first thing that came to my mind when I saw these cards was by letting your guard down and embracing the innocent parts of yourself that don't require love of another person or money or a job or status, you will be gifted in some way. You all, with these gifts, they're subtle. Like yesterday, it was a subtle, victorious energy. And we have the Six of Wands. And not every moment in life is this big, grand, congratulations. What's his name? I'm trying to think of it. I can't even think of the guy's name. The guy who's a rapper who sings congratulations. I can't think of his name right now. But anyway, it's not always that moment. Sometimes it can be having a breakthrough conversation with your partner, or a bonding moment with your child, or a realization of who you are, or help that comes in. So regardless, let's get into this energy. So with the Child card being here, it deals with imagination. It deals with an energy of, yes, high fertility. Let's not forget, from my personal experience, I found that the Ace of Pentacles is a child card. Some readers feel like it's the Ace of Wands, which excuse me, I've seen it come up a couple times in a reading, but a lot of the times when I do like baby readings, or like when women want me to look into pregnancy and different things like that, I always get the Ace of Coins. So for one, this is high fertility. And just for all my women out there, I know a lot of women are like, oh my God, I've been trying to have a baby, 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 baby. Well, I'm not a doctor, of course, but you might want to research flaxseed. One of my good friends on Facebook, she took flaxseed pills and conceived rather quickly. And also, I've heard black seed oil is also really good. Okay, twice a week or something like that. Do your own research. I'm just putting it out there. I'm not a doctor. I'm not advising you to take it. I'm just, anytime I can help and I hear of someone saying it worked for them, I always want to put it out there. But anyway, besides that, the Child card is asking you today to look at things from a very innocent, childish perspective. Now, that's not in the form of us coming off that full moon in Aries, which is the child in astrology. It doesn't mean for us to go out and just get to smacking the hell out of people and going off and letting our anger get the best of us and throwing a temper tantrum. But that subtle communication that even babies have, that intuitive energy that children can just pick up on. Like, when babies can pick up if you're good or bad. Like, I'm getting a little bit of that. So I do think that on a, I guess you could say, intuitive or psychic way, you'll just be able to pick up on people by the way that they look, or their eyes, or the way that they subtly communicate. It's so funny, you all. A lot of my people on this channel and in my life are empaths like me. We are mirrors to one another a lot of the times. And a lot of you ladies and men that I talk to, I see so much of myself within you. And it's crazy because so many people think that you can't pick up on their subtle thoughts. And you can. Like, I know we've all been in a situation to where someone is judging us mentally and they're not saying anything, but they're smiling in our face and we're just seeing straight through the bullshit. Like, I feel that. Like, I feel like you'll be getting that. Not saying that someone will be thinking something bad, but you'll just, your senses are going to be just a wee bit different today, in a positive way, in my opinion. Have fun. Do something that you enjoy today. Even if it's just like, I remember when I was a child, I used to like, I used to love pranks. So I used to like when people would drive past me in the car, I would like make faces and like scream out the window. Like I would play with people in drive-throughs and fake accents, and it was just fun. It was innocent fun. Okay, and would I do that now as an adult? No. And I never thought the day would come where I wouldn't be like a jokester, but I guess, we get older or whatever, but it's moments like that that I go back on and I think about, like, man, I was really nuts. Like, I was really crazy back then. Like, I really would do just anything and make myself look like a complete a-hole just to make people laugh or just to make myself laugh. So, I'm not saying go to the extremes that you did when you were children, but laugh at something, talk to your children, understand them, try to get back into the position of remembering how it was when we were in their shoes. And for those of you who don't have children, connect with something innocent today, whether it's an old book, old show they used to watch, old movie. Something about that is going to bring nostalgic energy and is really going to help. Now, of course, with this child energy, the negative aspects could be that people are childish or petty. And of course, that's why we watch videos like this, so we can allow ourselves to not let it affect us in a negative way. Now, the next card we have is the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands in reverse is about not giving up. Sometimes it's just like we're just ready to be like, oh, F it. Like, I'm just going to call off, or I'm just going to stop doing my YouTube, or I'm going to stop doing this or that. And the Nine of Wands is like, you better not stop. You have come too far. Whether it's a custody battle for some of you, or just standing up for yourself in a way that you need to realize that nobody is going to go harder for you than yourself. And the Nine of Wands is saying, don't give up when you're so close to the finish board, to the finish line, I mean. Also with the Nine of Wands in reverse, you could be at your wit's end with the situation. And you'll have to just determine what this means for you. If it's not been helping in a positive way, like how we nurture a child, if it has not been nurturing you, then it might be that day you just say, you know what, it's time to look at things from a different perspective, and I'm done. I find with the Nine of Wands, a lot of times people are at their wits' end. Okay. But for others of you, this will be a message of standing up for yourself and not giving up, perseverance, consistency, things like that are all that come to mind when I think of the Nine of Wands in reverse. Standing your ground, most definitely. And then we have the Ace of Coins. So this goes back to the original message of how getting back to that inner child, that innocent part of us, that energy that doesn't get too wrapped up in the finances and all the the stressful things in life. You'll be gifted in some way, whether it's someone buys you lunch, or you get a raise, or finances are really good for you today, or you gift somebody else something, and by gifting them something, it helps you in some way and you don't even know it. The Ace of Coins is also saying, don't give it out. Like, don't just be giving out your money to everyone. Like, because this could be like over pacifying a child, over pacifying a relationship, which is not healthy. So watch where your helping hand goes. I do think that intuitively you will know who to help and who not to help, and I'm just one of those type of people. I always like to help in any way that I can. I'm only one person, but I don't really like to turn down a hand that is asking for help. But you do have to have your limits, and today might be a limit that you have to put up in some way, but you might be gifted for that. Depending on your personality and how often you say yes or no, you might be gifted from the universe for that. So regardless, the Ace of Coins is a break. It's a help. For some of us, it'll be fertility. Others of us, it'll be connecting with our children. Some of you, it'll be some type of reward from work. But either way it goes, I hope that this message helps you in some way. I hope that you have an amazing day. And if you ever need to get a private reading with me, you can do so by emailing me at crystalneath@gmail.com, and I will talk to you all later.